right. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to see you all, especially those that were just with me in my private Facebook room, which I was attempting to see if that would work out. There doesn't seem to be any way of recording what goes on in the Facebook live rooms, so I've come back over here to, from the rooms, I've come back over here to regular Facebook Live for our little midnight rite with the Temple of Isis Dream Incubation. So let's start with the It Is Midnight song, which is a little bit different, and I know not anyone else is probably going to know it, but I will sing it for you, and we will honor the evening time. And I also want to do the directions with one from Lorian, which was designed to actually be used with dream incubation. And as some of you know, I'm working on a book of Lorian's many honorings of the directions. And this was something that she was actually working on shortly before she passed away. And I'm trying to continue that on and see if we can do that for her. So here is the It Is Midnight song. It is midnight, time to go to bed and dream. Dreams are never what they seem. You must dwell on what they mean. It is midnight when you wake up at sunrise. Take the time to analyze, for your dreams are very wise. It is midnight. It is midnight. It is midnight. All righty. And the honoring for goddesses to bring dreams. And this is the to do it in the quarters. And I have it here on the screen. So I think there is a way of sharing. No, that's in Zoom. So we'll see. So you start in the east. So let's all look to the east. To the east. May we ask the goddess Ma'at to bring us dreams that will inspire us and bring new life into our waking hours. To the south, may we ask the goddess Sekhmet to bring us dreams that will enhance our passions for love and creativity in our waking hours. To the west, may we ask the goddess Hathor to bring us dreams that will give us the wonders of intuition and divine beauty in our waking hours. And to the north, may we ask the goddess Isis to bring us dreams that will invoke magic that will create everything we would wish for in our waking hours. Yes, dreams can foretell the future, can give us guidance, can be signals to be aware of or signs to follow. Pay attention to your dreams and be amazed how they fit into your life. And now, honor to you, Isis, the shining one whose brilliance covers the earth, the eternal light who brings life, growth, and healing to those who seek the answers to their dreams. Fill my spirit with your radiance. All adoration is given to you, Isis, the great mistress of the holy house. And even within the mythology of Isis, there was work with dreams. There's an old story that Osiris from the underworld would come to Isis in her dreams and come to Horus in his dreams, and that he trained Horus in the arts that he needed to know to be pharaoh through dream sessions. So there was a continuity between Isis, Osiris, and Horus all through the world of dreams. And I know how much it means to many of us when we have a dream of a loved one especially those particular dreams where you really feel that there's been a genuine connection. It's not just a replay of what you've been thinking about them or something, but a new moment of connectivity. And that does sometimes happen. So hopefully that will be a great comfort to you if it occurs. Now, for the midnight rite, we don't do the daily reflection as we do at the noon rite, but Lady Lorian, in preparing this special sequence of things for a dream incubation ceremony that she held in the Grand Temple, where she had laid out about a dozen cots where people could come and sleep the night in the temple in hopes of receiving a dream, she did create this evening reflection. Take a moment before going to sleep. Place a glass of water at your bedside, along with fragrant herbs to calm the body, relax the mind, and invite your dreaming spirit and guides to come forward. Let go of all the entanglements and worry of your day. Release them with the breath of Isis. And as many of you know, the breath of Isis that we use in the Temple of Isis is to breathe in on the words inner sanctum and breathe out on the words of infinite space. So let's do 3 of those. Inner sanctum of infinite space. Inner sanctum of infinite space. Inner sanctum of infinite space. And you can do that as many times as you like, but even if you just do it 3 times, that's helpful in getting you into a more contemplative sense. And on the inner sanctum, you're aware of your heart and this special chamber inside of you that holds that divine energy of that temple that is created within your body, your own inner sanctum. And you're breathing into it and filling it, and then you're letting out your breath into infinite space. And so the act of breathing out is connecting you with the entire universe in every single bit of it. And as the mysterious world of quantum physics has shown us, that things in contact once forever behave reflecting that contact. So when you breathe out with the idea of sending forth your breath into the entire universe, of going from the exceedingly small inner sanctum that's at the very innermost pinpoint heart of you to the most expansive thing that you can imagine and beyond, you are truly making that connection with everything in the universe. Every particle is a particle that you are touching. So it's an incredible, profound mystery that you are enacting with just the simple breath of breathing in on inner sanctum and breathing out into infinite space. All right. And now this is a special prayer for dreaming that Lady Lorian wrote to help get us into that mode for receiving sacred dreams, sacred information, and the deep, profound relaxation that is so healing in our sleep. So this prayer for dreaming. Honor to you, Isis, the keeper of the sacred portals of the great dream temples, the sanctuaries of revelation and inspiration. Fill my spirit with strength. Honor to you, Isis, protectress of your disciples in the dream temples of vision and healing. Fill my spirit with compassion. Honor to you, Isis, the oracle of revelation in the innermost part of my heart, the greatest one of powerful pronouncements. Fill my spirit with divine wisdom. Honor to you, Isis, guardian of sleep, goddess of dreams, bringer of visions, Awaken me in the dreams of the past and bring them to the present so that I may utilize them in the future. Goddess bless, and may it be so. And here's a few words on the historical dream temples, because in both ancient Egypt and ancient Greece and Rome, they had dream temples. I'm sure they had them in the Indian cultures as well. So thousands of years ago, temples of Isis practiced the healing therapy of dream incubation, which took place in a special section of the temple. And I must say that there's something just about the word dream incubation. It's almost like the dream you're going to have is like a little egg inside of you, and you have to tend it and make it warm and help it to come forth and hatch into your nighttime consciousness. So I know that's not quite what was intended by that term, but for me, maybe because we have incubators here for eggs and small birds and things, it sounds like, you know, that there's this little egg inside of you and you're trying to hatch it into a good dream. Anyway, and in these special places in the temple, a person suffering from an illness which standard cures did not help would go to the temple and ask to be cared for there. And often this would also be used in conjunction with this quote-unquote standard medical care of the time. And so it wasn't necessarily considered alternative. It was considered a way that you might go to the temple and request from the goddess a dream that would show you the right therapy. And then it might happen that that therapy is applied to you as you were sleeping in the temple. Some believe that, you know, the people were put to sleep in some form of anesthesia, and that they actually had the trained medical priests and priestesses doing things, you know, very physically that would heal people while they were in the temple for the dream incubation and sleep. Under the guidance of the priestesses or priests, the patient at the temple would follow a strict daily regimen, sleep within the temple, and wait for a dream from the goddess Isis, which would reveal the method of cure to the sufferer. Others would come to spend time sleeping in the temple to solve problems or make very important decisions, using it as a dream oracle. Some of the ingredients and elixirs were made from lettuce, mint, cinnamon, mugwort, valerian, and honey. And certainly some of those are very well known for us today. Valerian's widely used as a sleep aid in conjunction with other herbs. And also mugwort has a long reputation of being used to induce dreaming. And it's a prominent ingredient in dream pillows, which I don't see very often anymore. It used to be that those were very popular and easy to find, but mugwort stuffed in your dream pillow definitely can inspire unique dreams. And using fresh mugwort, be cautious of it because it's very strong and powerful, but just the scent from like the stems especially, not so much the leaves, but the stems, you definitely feel that kind of dream induction. So that is something to consider. So I wish all of you to have beautiful dreams, and I hope that this little midnight rite will take you into sleep, and that it will be a restful and healing sleep, an inspiring one, and that you remember your dreams. And there's an old Arabian custom that if you put a little bit of jasmine oil in your ear, you're supposed to be able to remember what you were told in dreams. So if you want to try that, I recommend it. Of course, be careful if you're sensitive to oils. I am, so I always have to be careful and make sure that things are properly diluted and do not cause irritation. So try a little jasmine oil and see if that helps you remember what you were told in dreams. And if anyone has any questions, please put them in the comments. I'll be glad to try to answer them. And as many of you know, we do usually the noon rite either here on Facebook Live or in Zoom, which is every day at approximately noon. And we also do our 3 p.m. Sunday scrolls every Sunday on both Zoom and Facebook Live. And so we're very happy to provide everyone with support, especially in these difficult times. On our daily noon rites on Monday is Miracle Monday. So if people want miracles, it's a good time to ask for miracles. Tuesday, we honor those that we have lost. Wednesday is our special day for healing requests, and we'll be glad to add people to our healing prayer list. Thursday is Thankfulness Thursday. So if you want to give thanks for some blessing that you've had, Thursdays is an excellent time to do it. And then Friday is Manifestation Friday. If you need to manifest something into your life, that's when we have a special moment that you can do that. So I'm very glad to see you late in the midnight hours, but perhaps I will see you again for the noon rites or some other event here at our temple. We will also be observing our foundress's birthday, Lady Lorianne Vanier, on June 8th. We will be doing a little virtual ceremony for her in the evening. So if you want more information on that, please feel free to contact me. All right, well, thank you so much. Goddess bless you all. May your dreams be wonderful tonight. Keep a pad and paper by your bed. Don't talk before you start writing things down. And that practice will help you remember your dreams with ever more clarity. So thank you all so much, and good night.